welcome back to my video. On today's video, we are going to be doing TASAI's two-month update. So if you guys are excited to hear about all the things he's doing at 2 months, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe, join my family, give me a huge thumbs up, and let's get started. So TASAI is my 2-month-old who was born on leap year. So weird. I feel like in a weird way, I kind of knew that he would come on leap year, but I didn't realize how exciting and different it would be because it's like being born on like a real big holiday. So anyways, at 12:03 a.m., so he barely made it. So he was born on leap year at 12:03 a.m. He was 6 pounds, 9 ounces, and he was 20.5 inches, or is it 22? No, and then no 22. 20.5 inches long. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the specs. I weighed him at home today, so it's not like I have the exact measurements. He doesn't go to the doctor until Monday, but I didn't want to wait. I wanted to get this out, you know, on his actual 2-month update. So let's get started. So the first thing is he started social smiling. So this is basically when the baby starts to smile, like when you talk, not just in their sleep, but like when they talk, they see you smile, they smile back. And it's the most adorable thing. I'm gonna insert a video here that I posted on my Snapchat with him social smiling. And it is the most adorable thing to see the baby smile with, you know, without any teeth and everything. So adorable. The other thing he's doing with the social smiling is cooing. So now we're having a little bit more conversation. If I'm like, yeah, TASAI bear, he like talks back, baby talks back and coos, which I read on, I want to say it's the What to Expect app. They said they suggest that you kind of make the sounds back to them. Now I don't coo back to him, but I just continue to talk and let him talk so he knows that, you know, mommy's listening, and encourage him to continue to coo, which is, you know, the first steps in him actually beginning to develop speech and language, which is really important because my 3.5-year-old is in speech therapy. So it just I'm just kind of trying to learn ways that I but ways to help him develop so that he doesn't have to get speech therapy in the future like my first, so that his language will come in naturally. Another thing that he started doing this month is actually drooling. I feel like now we have to have that burp cloth. We always had a burp cloth, but now we have to have a bib because, you know, babies, they'll start drooling and they'll mess up a whole outfit. So yeah, if I do have a specific outfit that I want to put him in and I want to take pictures, I have to make sure that I take pictures immediately when I put him in, because if not, it may just get drooled on. But it's the cutest thing. I thought, you know, before having kids, if a baby drooled on me, it would be like kind of ill. But when it's your own child, it's nothing that they basically can't do that you just like, you know, wipe it and keep going. So yeah, he is drooling more. One of the things that we tackled this month was baby acne. So I'm gonna put in some before and after pictures. When he first developed baby acne, it was like on his forehead and on his cheeks. And it just felt like it just kept spreading. It went to his neck, his back, the back of his neck, his chest, his arms, and I was freaking out. I was doing all this different research on things that other mommies were doing, and I basically, they were like, it could last for like a month or so, and if it lasts longer than a month or 2, then to call the pediatrician, because it could be something worse, like an allergic reaction, which I was nervous about because I do breastfeed. I thought maybe like he had a dairy allergy, but what I did was I contacted the pediatrician, and they basically prescribed hydrocortisone or something like the 1%. What is it? Like a cream. So I basically applied it twice a day, and within 3 days, it left. So yeah, he had baby acne, and it made me so nervous. He wasn't crying, like it irritated him. It was red, but for me, it just made me very, it was just too much for me personally to keep looking at it every time I fed him, and I felt like it was hurting him even though it wasn't. So when we did we have to do a video call because, as you guys know, right now we're in quarantine, the coronavirus is going on, so it's like, if it's not a serious situation, then we've been trying to stay home as much as possible. So we video chatted with the doctor, and she basically said like, it just looks like like it was irritated or something like that. So we went ahead and did the cream, and it actually worked. So yeah, that was a big thing, as well as cradle cap. So I do have a video coming. You guys will see it after this video, or the next 2 videos or so. It's gonna be on how I remove his cradle cap with just, you know, one little item. So yeah, he did get some cradle cap that I noticed. I noticed it in like the crown of his head and then in the front. I thought it was just like the shampoo or something, but when I took a deeper look at it, I was like, oh nope, it's cradle cap, and we just basically handled it, got it out, and yeah. As far as, oh wait, and then also he's starting to roll on his side. So he doesn't roll all the way over just yet, but if you lay him down, I can see him, like, he'll try to tilt his body and roll over it. And it's the cutest thing, but it's also a scary thing because he doesn't know, like, you know, how to completely roll over. So if he gets stuck, you know, he could like smother or something. So he's always like in my arms. I don't really leave him in the bed by himself unless my husband's right there and he's watching him. So yeah, so he does know how to roll on his side, which is so adorable. It's like he's starting to get mobile, and it's kind of like a bittersweet thing, because it's like, oh my god, my baby is not a baby anymore, he's not a newborn. At this point they consider him an infant. So yeah, and he also does a lot of grunting. He is a grunter. So like, I know that's probably not even a word, but like when he's breastfeeding, if he's just laying there, he just grunting like an old man. And it's so cute. Also, he is in a size 2 diapers. He's in a size 2 diapers. He wears a size 3 to 6 months in baby clothes, and he weighs 14.4 pounds. So he's gained about 3 pounds this month. And he's just my little chunky man. Everybody who sees him, they're like, oh, he's so chunky, he's so adorable. So he's my little fat man. As far as sleep, we are still waking up. Well, he sleeps through, but I can hear him moving. So I feed him 3 times throughout the night. That's the 12. So yeah, as far as sleeping, he doesn't wake up. He just nurses 3 times throughout the night. It's around 12 o'clock, 3 a.m., 6 a.m. And then the next time he wakes up is at 9. And then we're generally up. But he can sleep throughout the night. We just basically dream feed. Basically, I just pull out my breast and feed, and then he stays asleep. Unless he actually poos throughout the night, then I don't change him. I just let him sleep through, because, you know, the diapers are to absorb for 12 hours. Or if I feel that he's like super, you know, he's peed a lot throughout his sleep, then I'll change him. But other than that, I feel like letting him sleep helps mommy and him. So I'm better in the morning. Thankfully, we haven't had a witching hour. I know it's my first when he was around this time. Knock on wood, or knock on hope. Oh my God. He had like a 1-hour witching hour where he would cry for that full hour, and it drove me up the wall. So I'm praying that it doesn't happen with TASAI. So far, he's been a very good sleeper. I am so thankful for that, because that was my biggest fear with having another child, is going through sleep deprivation, because it was part of like my postpartum baby blues with my first son. As far as that is concerned, I do not have, I mean, sometimes I just, you know, I think with being in a house with this coronavirus, I do kind of feel down sometimes, but I don't just. So with having a second, I was very nervous about postpartum depression, baby blues, sleep deprivation. And even though I did get some of the baby blues, some of the like postpartum depression feelings, I must say that it is getting a little bit better, especially with now with the season changing. It's not as gloomy now, it's sunny and everything. It is helpful for me to go outside, take a breath. I have been also letting my husband help more, which was a key. I told you guys in my 6-week postpartum, I did pump a little bit, so he's able to feed him, he's able to hold him, like when I'm in the shower, or if I just tell him, you know, babe, I need to lay down by myself for a little bit, just can you grab the baby? It has been very helpful. So to all my mommies out there, if you guys are experiencing like postpartum or anything and you feel alone, like you have to do it yourself, let your partner help you. If you have people around you who are offering to help, do that, because I think as a mom, sometimes you try to do it all. Don't try to do it all. Like, let them help. You know, especially your partner, like they put in on it. So let them help you too. I know that I'm bad and I feel like I can do this all by myself. I don't need your help. But no, let them help you. Yeah, so we covered everything, basically his feeding, his sleeping, his growth, his milestones, what he's doing. So yeah, I'm excited to see what 3 months brings. I can't wait to see him like, oh yeah, last thing I didn't mention is he has great head control. Oh my God, this baby, I'm like, you've been here before, because he can control his head so good. Like, you know, that first month they're like wobbling their head and everything. TASAI has great head control. So I'm excited to see him like, you know, start sitting up by himself. He's kicking more, he's trying to scoot. I'm gonna insert my Snapchat video here with you guys so you guys can see that this baby was scooting, y'all. So yeah, he's just prolonging and growing. Like I said, he does have his 2-month doctor's appointment on Monday. I'm not sure if that's gonna be another video call or if we actually have to go in for that one. If we do, I'll take you guys along with me. I am a little apprehensive this time about vaccines, but I was with Tamir and we ended up getting him done and he was fine. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and not reinvent the wheel, just go ahead and do the vaccines. If you guys are against vaccines, I don't need you guys to put it in the comments. I know. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure you guys give me a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your 2-month-old is doing, or however old your baby is, or if your baby's about to be 2 months, what your baby is doing, how much your baby weighs. So yeah, make sure you guys give me a huge thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
It's my time to fly. It's my time.